This is an intro to Baller. Baller is a modding tool for the Backyard Sports series. It lets you change assets, images, scripts, just about anything in the game. And it's one of the tools we've been using at Megacat to develop the Steam re-releases that have been coming out. So this is going to be maybe a little behind the scenes, just a quick demo of how it works and some of the stuff you can do. And I'm going to be demoing with Baseball 2001. So let's get into it. The first thing you're going to need is game assets, and you can either get these from a physical CD copy of the game, or you can buy the game on Steam and use the files from there. I'm going to be using the original CD, and I've got the files here in BB 2001 game. This is what they look like. The other thing you're going to need, of course, is Baller itself. So let's click on this link up here. It'll take you to GitHub. And as soon as it loads, we can go down to the releases over here. And the latest release as of now is 0.6.1. If you're on Windows, download this Windows version. If you're on Linux, of course, download the Linux version. And we can just save it. And then once you do that, you're going to want to move it into your path. If you're on Windows, I have no idea how to do that on Windows, but you can run an exe file. I believe in you. You can figure it out. If you're on Linux, we can just move this into the local bin directory and mark it executable. And if you do everything right, you should be able to type baller into a shell and get this help output with all the commands you can use. And once you see that, you're good to go. So we can move on to the fun stuff, which is extract, modify, and build. So the command for extract is baller extract, and then we pass it the path to the index file, which is the one ends in HE0, and then we pass it the path to the output directory, and I'm just going to call it source, and then hit enter, and it usually takes about 1/4 of a second. If it takes any longer for you, the most common reason is that you're running Windows and you have an antivirus running and slowing things down. In this video, I can't officially recommend that you turn off your antivirus and speed up everything you ever do on your PC. Anyway, we extracted our files. If you see 0 errors here, that means it worked. You can ignore the infos. And let's take a look at these files. So we'll CD in here and see what we got. So you should see a bunch of SCU files and directories here. And the entry point is project.scu. So let's open it up, take a look. Up here we have the index, which is the HE0 from earlier. We have a bunch of disks with rooms in them. We have a bunch of music and variables and a whole bunch of other stuff, but for today all we really care about is these rooms. The SCUM engine stores just about everything in rooms, so if you're going to be changing stuff, these are probably where you're going to be looking most of the time. The stuff I'm going to change today, let's just open the game here. Go to the game. The stuff I'm going to be changing is this HE logo in the intro, and then this, the Meet the Players text here. So, the first thing, the HE logo, appropriately enough, is in this helogo.scu. So let's pop that open and see what we got. We have a room image up here. We have scripts. We have images down at the bottom. But for now, I'm just changing this room image up here. So RMIM stands for room image, and it's a bitmap, and it's in this file. So let's just pop that open. You can draw anything you want, but I'm just gonna draw a little guy here. Look at the little guy. Up. There we go. I am an artist, by the way. So save that. The other thing I was going to change was the Meet the Players. And if you want to change text, you can generally just search for it like this. So we found Meet the Players in baseball.scu. So let's open that up and search for Meet, and there it is. I'm going to change that to Meet the Modders, which is you, by the way, if you're watching this video. Hello, modder. And you can keep going. You can keep changing stuff, but eventually you're going to want to get to this step 3 here, which is build. And the command for that is, believe it or not, baller build. And then we give it the project file, and then we give it the path to the output directory, which is 2001 game, and we give it the path to the index again, and hit enter, and it takes about 1/4 of a second again. And if you see no errors here, that means it worked. So now we can just go and double click the exe, and we should be able to see. Oh, there it is. There he is. And then the text here, meet the modders. So, oh, you can't even see that, it's off the screen. Meet the modders. So everything worked. And that's about it. Download Baller, have fun, and I've been known to hang around the Backyard Sports Discords from time to time, so if you make anything cool, I'd love to hear about it. And that is it. Goodbye.